If you don't score high on the test, and like I said, it's sort of graded just like school. Closer to 100 you can get, the better the score is. Uh, so if you're not, 90+%, we just want to know that so that we can help you. If you are 90+%, that's great. Maybe we can help you by, pouring more gas on the flame and help you growing even more. So again, this is just sort of assessment, no strings attached. It doesn't cost you money, nothing like that. We just want to know sort of where you're starting so that we can help you get to where you want to be, you know.
You're an inspiration to our entire organization.
Welcome to the Gym Marketing Made Simple podcast. We're going to be talking the done-for-you marketing and sales strategies proven to work with boutique fitness gyms to increase quality lead flow and grow your revenue. Don't try to be a professional marketer and waste tons of money. Let the experts at Lasso do it for you. And now, here are your hosts, Blake Ruff and Sherman Merricks.
Episode of Gym Marketing Made Simple with Blake and Sherman. We're going to jump right into it, guys. Today, we're going to be talking about the assessment, the marketing assessment that we created. We really want to, obviously help gym owners grow. And a lot of times when we get on calls, the questions that we get asked are, they're sort of basic questions. Sometimes we can help gyms, sometimes we can't. But I would say probably 9 times out of 10, a lot of gyms don't even know like if they really should be working in marketing, working with us, using marketing, because they'll be like, well, I'll trust you guys to, tell me if you guys can help me or not. So we create this assessment that is based on a score, just like in school, and the higher you score, the better it is for you. The lower you score, obviously there's a lot of work to be done. So I'm excited to sort of chat about this, but Blake, I'm going to let you sort of start it off and we'll sort of piggyback it right quick to get through this episode to help people sort of quickly and concisely know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't think, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, there's too much out there in the gym universe. It really tells you like, hey, how's your marketing going? Or how are you doing in the marketing and sales? There's a lot of like business IQ tests and all that stuff. To be transparent, our former one, we realized we had like 40 questions and it was way too long. So this is, to be clear, this is very simple. It's very straightforward. It'll probably take you like 5 to 10 minutes because I want to throw that out there first because, when you get into test and you're like, oh my gosh, this is going to take all day to do, and I just don't want to do it anymore. So it's just very straightforward, just to go over stats that are super important, and everything is weighted based on how you answer, obviously, and and then that way you get a score at the end to tell you where you stand in your marketing, sales, and overall. So if you score very low, right, where it's like you need drastic changes quickly, reach out to us because we can help, and we'll look through that assessment, and that assessment's really going to help us if we do get on a call, be like, hey, we see these areas really need improvement, and that's where we can help in. Or we'll be transparent and be like, hey, you're crushing it. Like, either we can just pour more gas on the fire to get you where you want to go, because we know our best clients and the ones that need us the most, that's not true, not the ones that need us the most, but our best clients are ones that have systems, processes, that have done some kind of mentor program. And then they realize, like, basically every month I'm just net zero because I have 150, 200, 300 members, whatever it may be, 100 members, and I'm losing as many as I'm gaining, right? And so, like, I'm doing everything that I've been told, I've been like implemented everything, I'm just not growing. And the truth is, you need marketing. And there's a lot of different marketing companies out there right now, new ones coming up every day, that are doing things simply the wrong way, putting horrible images up, doing cost per click, things that just don't really align with the platform to get you the best results. So we have everything laid out for you guys. So we just really want you to take this assessment, and it's for you to be like, hey, this is where I'm at. And then go back 6 months from now and take it again and be like, have I improved, right? So this is just a way to look at where you're at according to the best gyms that we work with, and to know where you stand in that.
Yeah, no, for sure. And, as you guys get going through the test, you'll see where, I don't think any of the questions are very difficult or anything like that, but some of the stuff you just may not know, and that's okay. That gives us a great starting point, if you don't know something, so that when you talk to us, um, we'll understand, you know, how to help you get to that next level, right? Um, because we want to know how many times, like for instance, we want to know how many times you're posting on social media, right? We want to know that um, because once you start running paid marketing, right? Uh, there's going to be people that are not going to sort of follow the funnel through. You're not going to be able to say, "Oh, that person came directly from the marketing," because they're going to look at that ad. They're not going to want to click on it, and then they're going to end up on your website. So, or your Facebook page, or your Instagram page, or one of your socials, and you want to make sure that you're posting consistently, so that they know that you're a real business, that you're a thriving business that's running. I can't tell you how many times we've heard, we've even seen it, looking through some conversations where someone is like, "Well, I was interested, but I went to your web page. I wasn't sure if you were still open because you hadn't posted anything on social in about 2 or 3 months." And I'm just like, man, that's that's not good. So, those are some of the questions we're going to go through. We're going to ask you about a CRM and all of that stuff right there, because we need to know sort of your starting point. And once we get that, we're able to help you really take this thing to the next level. Because if you, as Blake sort of talked about earlier, if you don't score high on the test, and like I said, it's sort of graded just like school, closer to 100 you can get, the better the score is. Uh, so if you're not, 90+%, we just want to know that so that we can help you. If you are 90+%, that's great. Maybe we can help you by, pouring more gas on the flame and help you growing even more. So again, this is just sort of assessment, no strings attached. It doesn't cost you money, nothing like that. We just want to know sort of where you're starting so that we can help you get to where you want to be, you know.
And I think the other thing too, after you get done listening to this, you take the assessment and you're wondering, okay, well, how can these guys help us grow our gym? Go back and watch our previous episode with Tommy and watch the YouTube version where he lays out basically all the numbers and all the data on how to get an ROI and how to grow. So this episode and our previous episode will really work together. So if you're like, okay, I'm either failing at marketing or I'm doing 100%, and I see there's a path to like really grow this thing, right? Look at those two. Look at the previous episode. Go back and watch it on YouTube. If you can't, just listen to it on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. And he really lays out really well the mindset, but also just strict data and numbers. Excuse me, not feeling well. But yeah, so I think we want you guys just to take this quick assessment, share it with another gym, whatever. But see how you score, see probably the pitfalls in your business, and then let us know how we can help.
Yeah, for sure. So, um, again, guys, this episode right here is going to be one of those I like to call sort of a popcorn episode where we just jump in, right quick, sort of tell you what we want you to know, and then we'll go from there. So, take the assessment, look at your score. We'll see it, and hopefully we can, help your gym get to the next level. So, we don't have much more than that. Blake, you have anything to add?
Yeah, just so go to our show notes, click on the assessment. It'll be the gym growth assessment, or I'm sorry, marketing or gym marketing assessment. Go there, click there. It takes 5 to 10 minutes tops. You'll get a score right at the end. There's no, where we're like, oh, you have to book a call to get your. It's straightforward. We're not being, slimy or salesy with this. You get your score right at the end. I know I've taken so many assessments where like, oh, now you have to like book a call to figure out like what your score was. Like, it's nothing like that. You're going to get it. This is for you guys. And that way, if you ever do want to work with us, we can always look at that, pull up that assessment and see where we really can help you guys as well.
Yeah, guys. So, again, that's pretty much it, guys. We want to jump in, give you guys some info. So take the assessment. Hopefully you do well. If you don't, it's fine. But we'd love to help you guys grow. So as always, guys, tell a friend to tune in, and we will chat next week. All right.
Yeah. Thank you for listening to the Gym Marketing Made Simple podcast with Blake Ruff and Sherman Merricks. We hope you enjoyed. We believe marketing should increase revenue and not waste money. So book your free call today. Head on over to lassoframework.com. That's lassoframework.com and find the right words, get more customers, and increase your revenue. We'll see you here next time.